Welcome back to Are We the Only Ones? Okay, for this daily mini, I want to talk about foreclosure rates are up 32% according to Forbes from last year. So what does that tell you? All right, a couple things are going to happen if this continues. Eventually, interest rates will drop because the housing market is going to be in a free fall. So if you have a home and you can keep up with your mortgage payments, eventually you'll be able to refinance because the rates will drop. Rates are currently at about 5 to 6% right now. Somewhere like 5.5, 5.6, considered very high. So just pay attention to the market. Foreclosure rates being up is not good. That's not a good sign. Clearly the president has failed in terms of the economy, if that's happening, because we had a very healthy economy when he took over. But what we will be able to see is that eventually housing prices will go down as a result. So if you're waiting to buy a house in the next, I would say maybe like a few months, keep an eye on the interest rates, and then you'll be able to move quickly. If you have to get in now and then you refinance, that's fine too. Sometimes it's worth it because when the prices are lower, you're waiting, you don't want to wait for the price to go down. And it's like interest rate price appreciation of the value of the house versus the rate. But you can get into a house and then refinance after about 6 months or so. And then that will help you be able to save money later on. But you have to be able to pay that mortgage until then. So, not the best economic news. Also, that the jobs report came out, and we've had more layoffs than ever for the last 22 years. Since it's like 22 years, though, this is the worst. Which explains why they didn't want to release the non-farm payroll jobs market numbers. It's usually the first Friday of every month. Now we know why. So keep an eye on that. Watch your money. There's been a lot of Depression era recipes being accessed now again. So check that out and see if there's any kind of recipes that you want to share that save money now. I'm making a lot of pesto. I started growing my own basil. So we'll look into some of that too. All right. Until next time.